So, hello and welcome back to another video. It's been about a week, but I mean, I've been ill, as you can probably hear by my crappy voice. I'm a bit nasally and a bit shitty. But we're back and we are here with a Gymshark, should we say pack opening? But we've got some new clothes, I'm excited. I mean, I've ordered a fuck ton for me and my missus ordered them some as well. So we're going to do an opening on this. Let's crack right on into it. But first, I want you to do two things for me, because I know it takes two simple things. That's all I ever ask. So please hit that like button and subscribe. It means the world to me. It's quite easy and simple. Now, also, another quick plug. If you don't already, go down and follow my Instagram. The link will be down in the description and it'll be on screen now. I post some great content. I go on there. I post a lot. I help you guys. Food, whatever. There's always some funny content on there for you to watch every single day when I'm not here on YouTube. So, and I also keep you updated for YouTube videos on there as well. So, why not? I'm going to follow. But anyway, let's get right on into this Gymshark opening clothing, I suppose. Nah, just kidding on that last one. First pair of what we've bought, and I believe they're not mine, they're for the missus. So, wrong one. Right, what are we going with first? Also, for any of you guys as well, just before we get into these quick clothes, any of you that want to see what I buy and things like that, like clothes, Gymshark or Vanquish, things like that, I'll leave the link in the description down below. Also on my Instagram I'll post links as well to the clothes I wear for my workouts and photos I shoot and stuff like that, just so you can see things like that, give you a bit of guys. And also, if Gymshark are ever watching, a sponsorship would be very lovely, as I probably put this in the title. But for you guys jokes, this is obviously not a sponsored video and I'm not sponsored by Gymshark, but I would love to be. So if Gymshark are ever watching, I buy your clothes a lot. So right, first top. So we've got for what this is, if I remember, it's a black Distort t-shirt in a medium size. I quite like the design on it. It's a bit similar to this, but I mean, you can never have any too much Gymshark clothes. So I mean, we could try and see, pop this on, shall we? So hang on, if we go, there we go. So cool transition, right? Yeah, I know, but it took me about 5 minutes to do that. So, but let's get more of an upper look. There we go. Now we're a bit more back of it. So this is what it's like on front and sort of to the back and side. And it's quite a nice sort of tight fit at the moment. I quite like this sort of style, where it's a bit more slim fit, things like that. Just sort of feels a bit more tighter around the arm, sort of thing like that. Like, I quite like this sort of style. Right. Next, what we got? So, next we got a tank top, something that I've never really worn tank tops. I've never sort of seen me wearing them, but I mean, I quite like it. It's quite aerated in the holes, stuff like that. It's quite good because tonight I'm going to go hit a bit of a shoulder workout and can sort of get a nice pump on these shoulders and they'll look decent in this. But if you want this is the white Gymshark bold t-shirt vest. Well, hang on, I got that wrong, shit. The white, bold Gymshark tank, which is quite nice, I quite like it. And they also do it in other colours as well, but for someone that's never worn a tank top and things like that, I mean, I quite like it. It's quite neat, quite nice. So, definitely go check that out. Right, next one. Right, and now this is another tank top I've decided to buy as well, because I thought, why not get two? It's summer. But yeah, this is the camo logo tank as well. Then it's quite one of their brand new launches as well. I mean it's quite nice. I quite like it. This is what it's like, sort of thing, from the back as well. But I think it's quite good. I quite like it. So I mean, let me know what you guys think. I think it's probably alright. I think I quite like it. What are we doing next? Probably gonna go to the gym around about, well, leave here about, I'm gonna go to the gym for about 8:30. Something like that, because that's when it sort of quiets down a bit at the gym. I think we're going to go do a bit of cardio and a bit of shoulders on today's workout. Might even do a little bit of chest, I'm not too sure. I'm a bit more on the shoulders day today, I think, but see what we do for time. Even do maybe a bit of abs, but catch you probably when we get down to the gym, so see you there. Update. It's the next day. We did train shoulders and a bit of chest, got a good pump on, but I didn't record it, did I? Now that seems to be a common occurrence, but I mean, to make it up, we are going over to Tesco's now. I'm gonna do like a weekly shop sort of thing of like sort of all my food I eat throughout the day. I'm gonna do some meal preps, just sort of show you what I eat like daily on a weekly basis sort of thing for what like my current diet and things like that. So without further said, I will see you when I get back from Tesco's. Right, so we are back from Tesco's, and as you've probably already seen what I've just bought, but we're going full depth right now. So what we have got, so we've got a pack of 8 of Monster 0 calorie ultra ones. Now I quite like these before a workout, just sort of like, because I'll take pre-workout, but I'll have this sort of give me an energy kick boost and get a bit of caffeine. Sometimes I like to drink them in the morning as well instead of coffee, because you know, I'm a freak like that. But anyway, so we've got some Snacker Jacks in the salt and vinegar flavoured ones. These are very good for a pre-workout sort of carbohydrate pre-snack. Some blueberries, because what I'll do with these yogurts, which is the 0% fat Greek style yogurt from Tesco's, real nice, 500 grams of that with about 50 grams to 100 grams of blueberries. I like to mix that with maybe some peanut butter, which I've got in the Crunchy, which is very low sugar, very high fats, good source of fats as well, with a bit of honey as well, and that will do a very good high protein, low fat meal. What I do for my main meal preps is I've got these, which is corn roast, which is chicken, which is RG vegetarian and I believe also vegan as well, but I'm not a vegan in any way, I'm just vegetarian. I mean, I've always been vegetarian since I've been brought up. So yeah, I'm not vegan, I'm just vegetarian. I've been vegetarian my whole entire life, just by parents being brought up like that. Well, my parents brought me up like that, and I've never changed the concept. I mean, I quite like it. And actual, this is quite high in protein anyway, and very low fat. It's a lot more healthy for you as well. So for someone who's bodybuilding who wants to keep their low fat percentage and things like that, like corn products is the way to go, because it's so much better for you. And then what we're going to do is, I haven't bought any of the pasta and rice, so because I've already got it. So what I use is this, it's Tesco Fusilli. Any pasta will do, I mean penne, whatever you can find, you have. I use that, 200 grams of that with my corn roast, or I will use rice, white grain rice, you know, anything simple like that. So that's main carbohydrate. I mean, if you want to look for lower fats, I would go for rice. We'll get on, make some meal preps, and I'll catch you once I've made all my meal preps.
These lights all around me keep blinding my eyes from you and the truth. Don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me why. I know you won't save my life, save my life. Baby, keep on you making the waves. You and I will never be saved. Be saved. If the walls come down, will you pick me off the ground? If the walls come down, will you save me or throw me down?
Update. So, whilst the meal preps are still cooking, I mean, I've got the asparagus and rice sort of down finished, but just a few little touch-ups on what I also eat. So, just because this seems quite minimal. I mean, I'll only have 2 of the meal preps, as I'll show you later on, but also throughout the day. So I'll have sort of like cereal as well, just to sort of get the sugar count up a bit and the carbs, and also some milk. Also, it sort of keeps me sane because you eat normal food, you know, like not just chicken, rice and asparagus every single time, because otherwise you just get bored and you'll go insane. So sort of like things like cereal. I'll sometimes eat toast throughout the day. I might even go and just buy like some little treats or whatever, you know, like maybe I'm not, you know, because we're all human. I mean, I might even eat some Doritos, I might have some Pringles or some, maybe a chocolate bar or something, but because that sort of thing, or even donuts, because at the moment I'm bulking, so I'm trying to consume more calories, and obviously with bulking you can sort of let yourself go with dirty, but that adds on a lot of fat. But for me, for instance, like, it doesn't matter what calories you eat as long as you can eat your stuff in moderation. So by meaning that is just sort of don't overeat on sugar, because there's obviously refined sugar is bad for you because that transfers to glucose, and the glucose is what is used for your... Will you, Ozzy? Will you be quiet? I'm trying to make a video here. Anyway, so sugar is transferred into energy is called glucose, and glucose is the energy system that your body uses to use the energy consumed to energy output. So obviously if you eat a lot of sugar, then it's refined sugar and it's high glucose, which is energy, which is high sugar, which is high calories, sorry. And then if you don't use that calories, and the calories that you do not burn is excessive calories, which will be transferred back into fat storage. Obviously don't eat refined sugars. There's a lot of sugar in most things like fruits and stuff, which is natural sugars, but the main thing is don't eat a high of in refined sugar, which is chocolate, fast food stuff, you know, like milkshakes and whatnot. Like, if you want to obviously dirty bulk, great for you, because that sort of stuff will gain a lot of mass fast, because it's so high in fats, sugars, you'll gain weight very quick. But for me, who wants to stay lean like all day year, but sort of gain muscle, sort of like hypertrophy sort of slowly, that's what you need to do. You need to cut out your refined sugars and sort of eat more of carbohydrates, and use the carbohydrates as your main source of energy. Not that boring anymore. Also, there's other things like I'll have during the day, which hang on a minute. So what I'll also have throughout the day is protein, because obviously the big main source of bodybuilders is protein. Now this is just impact whey, which is your leanest style, because it's natural protein. It's the most, what would you say? It's the most like leanest sort of protein source you can get, because you can get other protein which is mass gainers, but they're high in fats, sugars and carbohydrates. This one is literally just pure protein. So this is very good for you. Obviously it's not as high as in protein as it would be if you had the mass gainer, but this is still a very high source. So whey protein is the best for you. You can also get whey isolate, which is quite similar, but what isolate does is fast acting. Now that's great for after workouts sort of thing, because that will, Ozzy, that's great for after workouts, because that's what you consume to repair your muscles from the microfiber tears is what you need to repair quickly. So whey isolate is very good for that sort of situation. Without boring you any longer, let's get down, finish off these meal preps, and then I'll catch you back when we're there and I'll show you what I eat. Okay, right, so all the meal preps done. So this is what I eat currently for about the next 4 days, so about 2 meals each day. So in each pot we have 200 grams of white basmati rice with 75 grams of asparagus, and then we got corn chicken, which I showed you, which is around about 200 grams as well. I'll eat this every single day for the next few days. So for those who are wondering what the sort of the calories are and the macros, things like that, for these things, I'll put that on screen now. I mean, as always, it's a high protein, lovely high carb, very, very, very low fat, and it's quite low in calories as well. So for that sort of thing, it's very good for bodybuilders who want a low calorie but sort of dense meal. Like, these are quite hard to eat sort of thing as well, like, because it doesn't seem like a lot of food, but when you come to eat them, they are actually quite a lot of food. So what I tend to do is watch either videos or distract myself whilst eating, because if you sort of mentally know you're eating it sort of thing, that your body just sort of tricks it and you get full, if you know what I mean. So you sort of gotta eat it quick but distract yourself so to eat it down, otherwise, because you sort of gotta get your next meal in. Because I'll eat these, like, you know, each meal I have throughout the day is probably about 2 or 3 hours each time I'll have something to eat. So I'm always kind of full sort of thing. But anyway, oh god, right. Anyway, I'm really hungry now. I've cooked all this. I'm gonna pack them up, put them in the fridge, and then I'm gonna have probably one of them now actually. Update. So I was going to go do some legs and things like that. I mean, I did go to the gym. I haven't recorded anything again. But I'm going to wrap the video up there because I think this is enough for this video. I mean, it's nearly 15 minutes long now. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Make sure you hit down that like and subscribe button. Comment down below anything you want me to do. I've got some plans coming up which I'm excited to record and things like that. So stay tuned. Stay on my Instagram. And I'll catch you all guys in the next video. Peace.